All right, Shalom. Kohalayim Lah, Yahabashim, Yahabashai, Bashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well that told me this truth. Salutations to you, brothers out there in the four corners of the world, pushing this truth with all righteousness and sincerity. All right, and to you few sincere sisters as well, who bow yourselves to your Israelite husbands, who are in Yahabashim, Yahabashai for the saving of your souls. To you I say Shalom. This is Kaya High here, come back at you with another video. And I'm going to start off in the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world, which he made. Yeah, and we're seeing that every single day on a grander scale, man. And it's only going to get worse from here on out. All right. So the scriptures tell us to measure the time, man. How do you measure the times? You line up all the current events that's going on in the world with biblical prophecy. All right, everything that Yahweh Shem Yahushua speak about in the times of old and in times today, okay, because prophecies are still being fulfilled in the Old Testament, okay, just as well as the New Testament, of course. You know, we have to line up these current events with the biblical prophecies. And we're only able to do that through the Holy Spirit, man. You know, in whom Yahweh Shem Yahushua has blessed us with, starting with the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Okay, so the highest is beginning to visit the world, all right, through Yahweh Shai, all right, who's going to make a grand appearance in World War III, whether you want to believe it or not, man. Verse 3, it says, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, okay? So I just found this app. It's the site rather. The site where, you know, it lets you know where the nearest earthquake was, man. Okay? Well, what earthquakes are in general. Alright, so if you look at this, look, these earthquakes are happening all over the damn place, man. Alright, the orange or yellow dots, however however your eyes perceive it. You know, I call them orange. All right, the little orange dots are earthquakes that happen, I believe it's in the past day. As a matter of fact, let's look at the legend. Not this. There we go. Using the application, map display. Yeah, Con. So in the marker section right here, okay, we're gonna jump straight to color. It says earthquake colors are relative to the age of the earthquake. Red, past hour. Okay, well, we saw a red one up there. Okay, so that happened in the past hour. Orange, past day. Yellow, past week, and white, older than past week. Okay, so all of these colors that's showing up representing, you know what I'm saying, something, earthquakes that happen, you know, that are relatively new, you know. Like I said, I see a lot of them are orange, man. Okay, you have some that happen out here in Texas. Well, I say out here, but like in the U.S., like out in Texas, you know. Yeah, Toya, Texas, Coyanosa, Texas, Van Horn, all right. You got one that happened in Nyland, California, and et cetera, man. So, hey, man, and these are like little magnitudes and things of that nature, man. Okay, there's little magnitudes and earthquakes. That's what happening in diverse places, as the scripture said they would, man. All right, because the earth is mourning. All right, the earth is not at rest. You got Esau, Edom bleeding the earth dry of its resources. Okay, so the earth, nature itself is crying out, man. Okay? Even the earth don't want this damn devil in rulership, all right, because he's unfit to be king, man. He's not wise. All right? He doesn't obey the land Sabbath. He doesn't obey the Sabbath because he got us working. Okay, on the days that we're supposed to have rest. All right, but continuing on in second Ezra 9. All right, it says, "Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest." Yeah, the end is uh revealing itself more and more every single day, man. Okay, so this is we coming into the time to where the prince, the real prince, okay, which he's gonna be crowned king, all right, king of kings, okay. The king of the world is coming to deliver his saints, man. All right, he's coming to put the whole world back in its rightful place, how it should have been. This is Matthew 24, chapter 6. All right, Yahweh Shai speaking. All right, this is the King of Kings that I'm talking about. Okay, it says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." Okay, just a couple weeks ago, you had Russia invade Ukraine. You know, the brothers got excited about that. You know, which is all through the spirit, man. All right, but we still got, you know what I'm saying, some prophecies left to pass. You know, before we could get excited about any war. You know what I'm saying? But you know, brothers got excited through the spirit, man. You know, as we should, because what we're hastening in the days of for the day of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. Okay, the anointed. You know, let me get this. What was it? What did I open it up as? I think I opened it up in Chrome. Yeah, Khan. Here's this article on the mintpressnews.com. All right. This says priming the public. It says U.S. and NATO allies arm neo-Nazi units in Ukraine as foreign policy elites yearn for Afghan-style insurgency. Okay, so look, based off the title alone, you already know what it's about, man. Because Ukraine is a is a is allied with U.S. and NATO. Okay, so you got U.S. and NATO arming Ukraine for a few thousand soldiers, man. Okay, so they arming them with, you know what I'm saying, with all the military grade weapons, so they can fight back against the Russians and etc. Okay, it says Kyiv, Ukraine, the gray zone. Following urgent requests for arms from the Ukrainian government, at least 32 countries have announced their intention to ship billions of dollars in weapons into Ukraine for use against Russian forces in Ukraine. Photographic evidence shows that these weapons have already ended up in the hands of neo-Nazi paramilitaries units, which have already received training in arms the U.S. and its NATO allies. Okay, so what? These guys, they're receiving all of the men of war are starting to beat their chest, man. All right, so you just had the U.S. and NATO arm these guys, all right, with more with weapons, to fight off against the Russian forces. Okay, it says, underscoring the careless nature of the unprecedented arms shipments, the formerly neutral country of Norway has warned that its government cannot guarantee that the weapons it is sending to Ukraine will not fall into the wrong hands. Okay, so look, it's already some damn confusion there, man. All right, because what they saying that I guess like these Russians could pose this, you know what I'm saying, whatchamacallits, like Ukrainians or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, they could end up into the wrong hands because Norway is quote unquote neutral, you know? It says as corporate media and Reddit forums spin out a rose-colored view of the Ukrainian military's performance, some 20,000 foreign fighters from 52 countries have signed up to join the newly formed International Legion of Territorial Defense of Ukraine. Many are now fleeing back across the Polish border, filled with fear in the face of heavy casualties. All right, and that's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be many casualties. Okay, so they have every reason to fear. All right, because it is going to be a lot of casualties, man. Okay, and then I'm gonna stop here. It says all of this builds on 3.8 billion in military aid from the U.S. from the United States to Ukraine, the training of 55,000 Ukrainian soldiers by Canada and the United Kingdom, and a long-standing CIA program aimed at cultivating an anti-Russian insurgency. Okay, so this is the nature of the prince of the earth right now, man. This damn devil, who's called Esau Edom. Okay, he's always ready for war, man. War's in his heart. You know that's why you know what I'm saying. He sends arms and weapons to these other countries, man. Okay, again, these are the strong men are preparing themselves for battle, for war, are gearing themselves up for war, man. Okay, let's get this. Well, back in the book of Matthew 24:6, it says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." Yeah, so don't start getting scared just because you hear about all these wars and so on and so forth, man. Because we have the guide of Yahweh Shem Shai, or through the scriptures, okay, through the elders and the apostles. It says, "For a nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow." So, we've been past the beginning of sorrows, man. Okay, and that's exactly the times that we live in, man. Okay, as it says in Ecclesiastes, I believe it's the 3rd chapter, man. A time for peace and a time for war. We living in a time of war right now. You might see articles, on peace talks, okay, and peace and safety, as the scriptures say. Okay, but that's just false news, man. Okay, because there is going to be no peace. There is no peace in these last days. All right, let me get this in the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 20. All right, it says, "He had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He had broken his covenant." Yeah, again, that's the nature of Esau Edom. They're covenant breakers. They go to your land, they want to make a treaty with you, and they say that they want to dwell peacefully with you and things of that nature, and then he'll go and damn give you his ass to kiss, man. Okay, next thing you know, the people heads is getting chopped off. All right, they're getting poisoned foods. Okay, you see what happened to Gad, man. Okay, the so-called Native Americans. You see what happened to Judah, the so-called Negroes. You see what happened to Reuben, the so-called Seminole Indians. Look what happened when they came over here to the Americas. Okay, you see what happened to Ephraim. The Taino Indians. All right, the so-called Latinos. You see what happened to them, man. Okay, he came over talking about peace, peace, peace. That he gave us his ass to kiss, man. All right, he messed Jake up. No, but that's the nature of this damn devil. He did it with these other nations too. Okay, places like India and Iran and the rest of them places over there, man. Those places are in straits right now because of this damn devil, man. All right, verse 21. It says, "The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart." Yeah, so as soon as he came over there, he had every intention to conquer. Okay? There is no peace. There is no covenant. There is no allying with this damn devil, man. Okay? It says, "The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords." Okay? And again, that's the nature of this damn devil, man. Okay? He got to come with you with subtlety, man. Okay? What's the word that the Captain ICR like using he's surreptitious, man. As a matter of fact, let's go into that word. All right, because that describes this devil. All right, surreptitious. Surreptitiously. It says in a way that attempts to avoid notice or attention secretively. Okay? Yeah, that's the spirit of this damn devil, man. Okay, it says in a way that attempts to avoid notice or attention. Yeah, so he's not gonna give you, okay, he's not gonna talk with the intention of a war being in his mind. All right. So that's why he has to use the smooth words, man, the buttery, oily words. Okay, so he could just kind of slide past your defenses, man. You know, then what happens? You let your guard down, and then boom, you his bitch now. Okay? That's what happened to Jake. That's what happens. That's what happened to these other heathens as well. All right, these other nations. All right. Verse 22, it says, "Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee." Yeah, talking about us, man. Okay? We can't let the ways of this devil get us down, because what we got Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And Yahweh Shem Yahushai is gonna break the staff of the wicked. Okay? He's gonna break the power structure, the infrastructure of this kingdom. Okay? And he that rules over it. It says he shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. So we're not gonna be moved, man. We're not gonna be shook up. Verse 23, it says, "But thou, O power, shall bring them down into the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful men shall not live out half their days." Okay, do the scriptures not say, "He hath appointed him his bounds that he cannot pass"? All right. It says, "But I will trust in thee." Yeah. Yeah, we got to have that spirit, man. We got to trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. Again, to preserve us, to keep us. All right. The word keep in the Hebrew is shamar. Okay, like we tell our brother Shamar, but Shamar Batat, it means keep safe. Okay, or guard safely. You know, and may Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we say Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Shamar Ya Batat. You know, keep me safe. Shamar Ya, keep me, keep I. Okay. Let me get this in the book of Psalms, and I'm gonna close out through the Spirit. Well, continuing on in the book of Psalms, I should say. Chapter 140, start at verse 1. It says, "To the chief musician, the Psalm of David, deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man." Yeah, King David is begging the Lord to keep him from, you know what I'm saying, the violent man. Okay, which essentially is Esau, Edom. Okay, and the heathen, anybody up against the men of the Lord, okay, is a violent man. All right, anybody up against the house of Israel is violent and malicious. So that could be 2/3 of our people. Okay, that could be the heathen. You know, that could be mainly the main heathen. All right, the one who's ruling over the earth right now, Esau, Edom. Okay, so King David is begging the Lord to protect him from the violent man. Okay. Verse 2, it says, "Which imagine mischiefs in their heart continually are they gathered together for war." Okay, this is the nature of Esau, man. It says, "They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Adder's poison is under their lips." Salah. Okay, because this damn devil is toxic, man. Okay, he's toxic. It says, "They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Adder's poison is under their lips." Okay, because again, his words being smooth in the oil and all buttery, you'll drop your defense, man. Next thing you know, he bites you and you're poisoned. You know, through his surreptitiousness, man. Okay. Verse 4 says, "Keep me, O Lord, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man who have purpose to overthrow my goings." Okay, so that's our prayer to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, to preserve us from the violent man. You know, because this damn devil, he's always apt to get busy on us. Okay, he's always apt to get busy on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's why he got this whole New World Order thing that he wants to put into place. But the Lord is going to disappoint him. Okay, the Lord is going to disappoint him in this New World Order that he wants to get started. All right, so it's not going to come to pass. All right, he's going to be without. All right. But that's all I want to get on that. Abaratazai Akin Wagwatin was edified through the Spirit. I'm going to say, call Halayim La Yahaba Shemi Hawashai. Shalom.